He's recent graduate of a college. Please welcome my friend, Evan. Keep it up for Evan, guys.
Guys, I didn't graduate from Arizona State. You can clap a little louder. That's the one place where when you say you went to Arizona State, people want to know, is it the prison or the university? Did anyone get that scam text yesterday about the DMV? I got it too. Just so you know, if you got the text from the DMV threatening with prosecution in case you didn't respond, just know that it's obviously a scam. The DMV is never that nice. I actually was at and actually in New Jersey, it's called the MVC, it's not the DMV, that's how I knew it was a scam. Their scam was almost close enough for government work. I was trying to get real ID, and I was in line at the MVC, and I got into an argument with a nasty, nasty man because he thought that I was trying to cut the line. I'm like, why would I, what purpose? It's not a concert. So it got loud, it got angry, it got mean, and the manager came over and said, you start work on Monday. So, like Jay said, I just recently graduated from college, so I got to wear a gown, and college is the only place where a bunch of men can wear matching gowns and no one assumes you're from San Francisco. And I like that a lot. I've never been to San Francisco, but I've heard a lot of stories. Has anyone been out west? Well, you guys don't sound happy about that for some reason. I've heard a lot of stories about the West Coast, so we'll talk about that later. But I was thinking about going to med school, but then I decided, nah, what if the graduation gowns open in the back? Speaking of med school, I mean, we have a lot of commercials about drugs and sickness. Remember those old commercials? I won't say too old, but where with the heavy-set guy with the mustache and deep voice talking about diabetes? I thought it was B. Arthur, but it turned out to be Wilford Brimley. So, has anyone seen the chaos that's been going on at Menlo Park at Woodbridge, the malls?
Yeah.
Oh my God, these children are out of control. The one time that I made trouble at the mall was when I went to the T-Mobile store, and I figured, when in Rome, speak the language, so I said, hello, They told me to get out. So I did. Since we're from New Jersey, we have a lot of loud people here, Italians, Jews, and they yell. Italians and Jews, I'm an Italian Jew, so we yell a lot, and it made me think we need a support group for people who yell called Yellers Anonymous. The problem is, it's not going to be anonymous because everyone's going to know. I am a bit of a narcissist, and I try to start a support group for narcissists called Narcissist Anonymous, but for some reason, narcissists are subject to the anonymous aspect of the group. I wanted to start a support group for people with ADHD. The problem was I could not get the focus group to freaking focus. So when I'm not at school, because I just graduated, I am a part-time photographer, and I had a 5-day-old newborn. And she was giving me great poses. She was very smiley. And, babies can do all sorts of things, and it's never malicious or anything, but she actually gave me the middle finger. And I'm like, damn, in 17 years, you're going to make a great addition to New Jersey roads. And to add, I don't want to say insult to injury, but they wanted birth announcement cards, and we put that photo on the back of that card. So when people find out about that baby, they're in for a surprise, and I'm happy to help made it happen. It's not a Hallmark moment, though. It's a Hellmark moment. So does anyone, so I know we have some singles in the crowd. Do we have anyone on Tinder? No. Okay, good. I was on Tinder the other day, and I only had like 5 swipes, but I matched with a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. The problem was her profile was incredibly blank, but I knew it wasn't a scam. Did someone say something? Okay, all right. If you want to interrupt me, just do so. So I knew it wasn't a scam, but I didn't want just a general introduction or a general opening because I wanted to be original. But like I said, profile was really blank, and all I knew about her was that she was this beautiful, beautiful black woman named Polly. So I messaged her and I asked, Polly, want a cracker? And that's why I don't have a date tonight. See me in the parking lot. So, any Seinfeld fans? You know, Festivus is the best episode ever. And it got me thinking, I can air my own grievances, so I'm going to do that for you right now. To people who walk slow when I hold the door open for you, if you do not do a fake power walk, I am slamming that sucker in your face. The parents with baby on board stickers, that don't give you a reason to drive like shit. You thought morning sickness was bad, wait till your baby vomits all over the back seat. To the ladies at The View, tone it down a notch. I have the TV on mute and I can still hear everything you guys are saying. To the borough of Freehold, New Jersey, stop charging me for parking. Your town is good, not great. No offense to anyone from Monmouth County, by the way.
Freehold.
Oh, are you?
Freehold Borough.
I'm going to go out the back way so that I don't come across you. But do you agree with my assessment about the parking?
Agreed.
Okay, good. We're on good terms. Love you, brother. To Dunkin' Donuts, although they call it Dunkin' now, stop selling bagels in New Jersey and New York. We know what good bagels are, not like those poor lost souls in Indiana, and we don't appreciate you trying to fool us. It's like having Domino's in New Jersey. Of course, there was a comedian here a while ago, and in West Virginia, I think they call it Domino's, is what he said. His name was Michael Keegan, by the way. I learned about plagiarism, so I want to give a shout out to Michael Keegan, who was here back in January. To the proud parents of honor students, congratulations, takes the fucking sticker off now. To Target, tell your clueless customers to stop assuming that I work at your freaking store every time I accidentally wear red and khaki. You know, I was there the other day and I accidentally wore red and khaki, and there was a woman there who said, do you know where the condoms are? And I was just fed up, so I decided to be a troll, because that's who I am. And I said, ma'am, I know it's none of my business, but I noticed you don't have a wedding ring on. Have you considered abstinence? And she said, that's none of your business. And I said, it may not be my business, but, you know, I could tell you where the condoms are, but I could also tell you that hell is right around the corner. She got so angry, she walked away. The manager came up to me and said, listen, Buster, I know you don't work here, and you just made a woman really upset. And I said, yeah, and he said, well, you've also got the red and khaki. We think you make a great fit for a human resources department. 2 job offers. So, does anyone use ChatGPT? Yeah. I was using it the other day, and it's amazing because they have this ethnicity guesser. You literally insert a photo of someone, and it's pretty accurate at telling you what ethnicity they appear. I inserted a photo of myself, came back Southern Italian or Jewish. I inserted a photo of Liam Neeson, came back as Irish. Elizabeth Warren's photo was inserted, came back with a jar of mayonnaise. Did you think I was going to make a Native American joke? I have my reservations. So I was doing a little substitute teaching, and I found out recently that the school that I was doing this had a lot of problems with serious bullying.